Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs and back to our Playwright with JavaScript series. And today in the JavaScript, we are going to talk about what do you mean by conditional statements like if-else conditions, and we will see the switch case statement also. Very important and very easy chapter. And if-else switch case conditions, you are going to use very frequently in your framework in Playwright. Whenever you have to perform some condition, we have to validate something, we have to write, let's see, cross browser logic, we have to write a switch case or if else condition. So make sure that you are comfortable with these logics. So I'm going to create one file here. So let's see, my file name is here I'm writing, let's see, simple writing if else.js, and the condition is simple. So let's take one basic example. So here I'm going to create one function and I really want to check that if a person is passing the age, I really want to check that the person or the user is eligible to vote or not. So I'm just simple checking one age function, and in this age function, I'm passing one variable, and then I'm putting one condition here that if is age is greater than and equal to 18, greater than or equal to 18, then only I'm printing console.log, you are old enough to vote. Otherwise, simple go to the else part and then console.log, and sorry, you must be older to vote here. And that's it. So simple if else logic that you can write it here. And if I really want to call this function, we have to call the function with the function name. And I'm passing, for example, let's see, 10 here, and then save it. And then I'm going to run it. So how will you run it? Simple node, and then whatever the file name, ifelse.js, and here says that you must be 18 or older to vote. Same thing if I really want to call this function one more time with some different parameter. Let's see, this time I'm passing 30. 30 is greater than equal to 18. Yes, so you are old enough to vote. So here it says that, okay, yeah, you are old enough to vote here. And then if I really want to pass, let's see, for example, 0, and then say with 0 is greater than equal to 18, no. So it will go to you must be 18 or older to vote. So, okay, so let's run it again. So here it says, okay, yeah, you must be 18 or older to vote here. Perfect. So simple, very basic if else condition. Let's see, we have returned here. Let's take multiple if else condition. If I really want to write, let's see, I really want to check a particular function, or really want to write a function where number is that particular number is positive number or negative number, or number is 0. That also you can simply do that. So let's say I'm writing another function, and the function name is, for example, check number. And here I'm passing one variable, that is a number variable. As a parameter, we are passing it. Okay, and then I'm putting a condition that if the number is what? If number is greater than 0, then you have to print something. Then you have to print console.log. And here I'm saying that, let's see, the number is positive. So here I'm writing number is a positive number. And then if I really want to write another else if, you can write like this, else if, and if I'm writing that number is less than 0, then in that case, what? Then in that case, the number is negative. So here I'm writing that number is a negative number. If both are not satisfied, then I can, let's see, number is equal to 0 in that case. So 0 number found, something like this, I can print it here. Okay, so if I run this, let's run it again. So, and but we, before run, we have to call this function by the function name. So here I'm writing check number, and number I'm passing, let's see, a positive number 10. Okay, and then I'm running it now. So see, it's giving me the number is positive, and same number, now same message, sorry, same method I'm printing with some negative number, let's see, -9. Then in that case, it should give me the number is negative. And if I'm passing that number is a 0, so here I'm saying the number is, let's say, passing 0 here, then it says 0 greater than 0, no. 0 less than 0, no. Then finally, 0 number found. So if you run it, once again, it says 0 number found here. So pretty simple. You can write multiple if-else if conditions also like this. Okay. Then what if I really want to write some nested if? So nested if-else condition, can I write it? So nested, let's see, if-else statement also we can write it here. How to write it? For example, let's say I really want to calculate some grading system. Okay. So let's create a function here that if you supply a scorecard of a student, I'll give you A grade, B grade, C grade, or D grade, like this. Okay. On the basis of different conditions. So let's see, I'm writing one function name is check grade. And this function says you have to give me the scorecard, the score marks or some score. And then I'm creating one variable also. Let grade variable that I'm going to create here, right? And then I'm going to write one if condition here that if the score is what? If the score is greater than or equal to 90, then do what? Then you got more than 90 marks or 90 or greater than 90. Then I'm saying grade is equal to A here. You can see I'm just initializing the variable with grade equal to A. Okay. Else here I'm writing that if your marks is less than 90, right? So here I'm not writing else with if. Here I'm writing deliberately like this, and again writing one if condition that if your score is greater than or equal to 80, in that case what? In that case you got grade B over here. Then again this particular if condition is not satisfied, let's say your marks is 79, which is a less than 80, then again I'm writing another else over here, right? And then in this particular else, another if condition that I'm writing, that a score is greater than 70 or not. If the score is greater than 70, then I'm saying you got grade C here, and then closing bracket. Okay. And then if you are getting, let's see, less than 70 also, less than 70 also, for example 69 or 65, or then in that case I'll simply say, okay, fine, you got grade D over here. So here I'm writing one more else here like this. Okay, else part. And here I'm saying that you got grade is equal to simple D over here. That's it. Okay, so let's see this logic is working or not. So for example, if I'm passing, let's see, my grade is 55. So 55 is greater than 90. No, then it will go to its else part. Again it will check 55 is greater than equal to 80. No, again it will go to this particular else part. Again it will check the 55 is greater than 70. No, then finally you got the grade D over here. Now, if I'm passing grade 95, 95 is greater than 90. Yes, immediately condition is satisfied and grade equal to A will be there. So it will not go to its respective else part over here. Okay, so this is like a nested if else I'm writing here like this. Let's see, somebody got around 60 or let's see 75. So 75 is greater than 90. No, then it will go to its else part. Then check 75 is greater than equal to 80. No. Then it will go to this particular else part. That will check 75 is greater than equal to 70. Yes. 75 is greater than 70. So finally you got grade C here. It will not go to else grade D part here. So like this, my logic is correct. So let's see. I'm going to call this function now. So check grade function, and I'm passing some different grades. So first let's pass grade 90 that you got. Okay. And then I'm going to clear the console. Let me run it. So see, first of all that we have to print also here. So what I'll do here in that case, I simple print also, or finally I'll just print here once all your if else conditions and everything is done. So let's see here, I'm passing that console dot, okay, console dot log, and then I'm passing a grade over here. Okay, so let's see. So again I'm running it. So here it says that, okay, yeah, you got grade A if you're passing 90, right? Whatever the message that you want to pass, okay, you can customize the message later on. And let's see if I'm passing grade 75, then in that case, so let's see for 75, what exactly is saying 75 means grade C, which is greater than 70. Then I'm passing, let's see, you are getting, let's see, 35. Then grade D should be there. So you can see, yeah, grade D you got here. And let's check something. If you are passing 100 out of 100, then in that case, again, grade A here. And let's check one more. So likewise, you can write n number of conditions. So let's see if you are passing something 85. Then let's see, in case of 85, yes, you got grade B here because 85 is greater than 80. So this condition will be satisfied and grade will be initialized with the B. And when you print it, the B will be printed on the console, right? So likewise, you can just simple print it here. So this is basic if else condition that we can write. Now, Let's take one more example. Uh, let's see, I really want to launch the browser on the basis of the browser name. If browser name is equal to Chrome, Firefox, Edge browser, then I really want to launch my browser. So let's see how to do this. So for example, I'm creating one let variable, and the browser variable that I'm going to write initially, let's see here, I'm writing the browser is Chrome here. And then I'm writing one if condition that if the browser, okay, and I really want to check the browser is equal to. So here, let's see, I'm writing the browser is equal to Chrome. Then do what? Then I'm printing that simple, say, let's see, console dot a log. And here I'm not writing any playwright code today. Simple say, okay, launch Chrome browser here, and that's it. So likewise, let's see, I'm putting another condition here also, that one more if, let's see, three if condition that I have written, Chrome, Edge browser, and let's see, one Firefox browser also. And in that case, here I'm writing Edge browser. In this case, here I'm writing a Firefox browser here, like that. And then if nothing is getting satisfied, let's see, I'm writing one else also with console dot log. And here I'm passing simple a message to the user that please pass the right browser here, something like this. Okay. Now, I'm not writing a function. You can write this entire logic in a function also. If you don't write it, automatically it will be executing from here. And I'll do one thing. I'll just comment it out all these things, so that unnecessary, I don't want to call these functions. So let it just comment it out. I just want to focus on this particular logic. So let's clear the console and let's run it. So if I'm running it, so here it says that, okay, yeah, launch browser and launch Chrome. And see, it's printing, please pass the right browser also. Why? So this is a problem with the if condition, because what happens, browser equal to Chrome, condition is satisfied. It's printing launch Chrome. Then it will check the second if condition also. Then it will check the third if condition also. And if the third if condition is not getting satisfied, because this else is actually associated with the last if, then in that case, browser equal to Firefox, no. Then in that case, it will go to the else part. Then it will print, please pass the right browser also on the console. So that's what, this is the problem with the if else conditions if you write it like this, right? Another problem is that if the first condition is satisfied, why it is going to the next if? Ideally, it should not go to the next if, but this is the way that you have written. First, you check this condition, second check, third check, and the third check is getting failed, then you go to the else also. So first condition is getting satisfied here. That's why it's printing launch Chrome, but immediately it will go to the next if also here. If you're thinking, why don't we write a break the moment the first condition is satisfied? See, if I'm writing a break here, break is not applicable with the if directly. If you really want to use a break, you have to use either in a for loop or a while loop, or you have to use a switch case logic here. So see this, it's giving you the same message. A break statement can only be used within an enclosing iteration. Iteration means a loop or switch statement here. But we are not using any for loop, any while loop, or any switch case. So I cannot break it here. That's why it's the wrong syntax and it is not supported here in JavaScript. Okay, so now for example, let's see if I really want to pass, instead of a Chrome, I'm saying browser equal to Firefox. Then in that case, it will go and check this condition is not satisfied. Okay, this condition is also not satisfied. That's okay. And this condition is satisfied. This time launch Firefox will be printed on the console. See, only launch Firefox. It will not go to the final else part. Why? Because now the third condition got satisfied, and this else is actually associated with the third condition, right? So in that case, it will not go to the else part here. Okay. Now, this is obviously this logic is not correct. It's having a bug. If Chrome is there, see, once again, if I'm make it to Chrome, that's the same problem. If Chrome is there, it should not print, please pass the right browser. See, I'm running it again, please pass the right browser. And user is confused that one time, okay, initially you are saying launch Chrome, then you are saying please pass the right browser, right? So how to fix this problem? So now what we can do, let's use some if else if logic. Can we fix this particular problem with that thing? Let's try that. So I'll do one thing. Let me just copy this entire code and let me just comment it out and then paste it over here. Again, I'm writing let browser equal to Chrome, browser equal to Chrome. And then here I'm writing if, instead of if I'm writing one else if over here. And the same thing here I'm writing, this is my another, sorry, this is my another else if here. So let's write, this is my another else if. Then let's see what happens. The first condition, let's see Chrome. If it is satisfied, then it will not go to the else part. Okay, because this is another condition, if condition we have written along with the else. So if this condition is not satisfied, then only it will go to the else part, right? Let's try that. So let me just clear the console and let me run it again. Now you can see it's printing launch Chrome and it's not going to the else part. Please pass the right browser. But where the last time that we were seeing here, once the condition is satisfied, the first condition, it will go and check each and every condition and printing the else part also. But don't you think it's a bug? It's still a bug in the code. The bug is that, for example, if I'm passing, see this carefully, if I'm passing Firefox here, okay, and then when you run it again, so when you run it again, it says launch Firefox and it's not printing else part. But the problem with this code is that the moment Firefox is there, it will go and check the first condition first, that Firefox equal to Chrome. No. Again, it will check Firefox equal to Edge. No. Again, it will check Firefox is equal to Firefox. Now the condition is satisfied. So my question here is that why it is checking each and every condition in the beginning and then finally it is reaching browser equal to Firefox or not. So this is the problem with this code, that okay, let's say tomorrow if you have written 100 conditions and 100th else if condition is getting satisfied, then what is the point of checking 0 to or 1 to 99 conditions over here unnecessary? Why don't we switch to the else if part directly? So that part is not available in the if else if part. It will go and always check from the top. If the top condition is not getting satisfied, it will go to the next condition. Second condition not satisfied, then it will go to the third condition. Again, third is not getting satisfied, then 4, 5, and then up to 100. And 100 is getting satisfied, then it will print the message over here. So that is a problem. It is very time taking. Performance wise, is not that good, obviously, because it's checking all the condition from the beginning itself. Now, for example, if I'm passing, let's see, Opera browser, and here we don't support Opera browser. So ideally, it should go to the else part directly, but it will go and check all the first top 100 conditions that you have written. It will go and check all the conditions, right? Although when you run it, it will print the right thing. Please pass the right browser, but still it will go and check all the top conditions from the beginning from 1 to 100. And then finally, the 100 condition is not getting satisfied. Then it will print, please pass the right browser. So this is another problem with the if else if condition, but this code is still better from the previous code that we have written. Now, how to fix these problems? Then that's why we have to use the switch case statement. Again, remember one thing here also, I cannot use if the condition is satisfied with the Chrome, for example, here I cannot use a break here. Same problem, break cannot be used alone, or break cannot be used with the if else condition alone if they are not using with for loop, while loop, or any kind of loops, or the switch case statement. Break is not applicable for the if else condition if you are using without loop or without switch case. Okay, so now let's create one more file here to understand the switch case statement. So let's write one switch case.js. Switch case.js is pretty simple. So let's see how exactly the switch case work. So for example, let's see, I really want to check, let's see the first basic syntax, and then we will try to improve the code that we have written earlier, this particular code. But let's see the basic understanding of the switch case. So let's create one function here, and the function name is, let's see, check, let's see, day of the week. Okay, it means if I'm passing that day 0, so 0 should be Sunday. But if I'm passing, let's see, 3 should be Wednesday. If I'm passing, let's see, 1 should be Monday, like that. So we have 0 to 6 things are there, 6 numbers are there. And if I'm passing the specific number, 0 is representing Sunday, 1 is representing Monday. So 6 is representing Saturday over here, right? So let's see if I'm passing a check day of the week, something like this, one function, let's say I'm writing, and then you have to supply the day number, like 0 to 6, you can supply it over here. So simple logic, let's say I'm writing and I'm creating one variable, let's see, let day variable. And then here I'm writing one switch case. Can you see? The moment I write switch, it is giving me the suggestion automatically. And then you can see switch statement also you can generate it from here. Okay, so let's see, you can write switch also from here, or the second option, switch statement also you can generate. So when I generate, it will give you one switch case template here. If you notice one thing, the switch is having one key, and you can create n number of cases here along with one default case. I'll tell you how exactly it works. So in this case, the key is what? The key, the number, the day number that you are passing. And cases are what? The cases means the actual cases that you are going to create. Let's see, case number 0. If the case number 0 is there, then I'm simple writing that I'm going to initialize this particular day variable, which is equal to, then I'm saying, okay, it should be a Sunday, like this. So likewise, I can create n number of cases. It means, let's see, case number 1, case number 2, case number 3, case number 4, case number 5. Simple logic. Let's see, we have written. And if you are passing the case other than that, okay, then in that case, it will go to the default case. Let's say I'm passing case number 10. Then I'm simple saying invalid input or invalid a day also, we can write it here. Okay, so let's see, this is a simple thing that we have created. Now, if I really want to run it, how to run it? So let's clear the console, and I'm just going to call this particular function first of all. So check day of the week, I'm calling it check day of the week, and then I'm passing some number here. For example, I'm passing 0 here, and I'll do one thing. Whatever this function is, I can say, let's return something from the function. So here I'm returning the day also from here, because we are initializing the day. And once the switch case is done, the function says, okay, I'm going to return a day from here. And once the function is returning something, I'm printing it with the console.log here directly. And let's see what exactly it is printing. It means when you call the function by passing 0 argument will be given to this guy, day number will be given to this guy. And now, what is the day number? So what we are passing, the day number is equal to 0. Case 0 will be satisfied, and immediately day equal to Sunday, and immediately you break this particular entire switch case. So what will happen in that case? In that case, this entire switch case will break. It means from here to here, it will break, and it will come out of this particular switch case. It will take the latest value of day. The latest value of day is equal to what? Sunday. So Sunday will be returned back to this function, and it will print on the console. So let's see, I'm calling this class with the switchcase.js. And here you can see if I'm passing 0, I'm getting Sunday over here. Now, if I'm passing, for example, let's see, let's call this function one more time. Let's see, I'm calling 3 with 3. So again, check day of the 3, check day of the week, passing 3. 3 will be given to this guy. And now the good thing, the property of the switch case is always that it depends on the number that you are passing in the key that you are passing. If my key is equal to 3, it will not go to case 0, case 1, or case 2, because these are not conditions. These are my cases. It will directly jump to case number 3, and it will check day equal to Wednesday, and then immediately break the entire switch case. And the condition is not satisfied. It will come out of this particular switch case. It will come over here. Day is equal to what? Day is equal to Wednesday. So when I run it again, so see this, it's printing Wednesday over here, right? It is not like switch case condition that it will go check each and every cases from the beginning. It will directly jump on the respective case here. For example, let's say if I'm passing once again the case number 6 here. So it will case number 6, and then I'm running it again. So let's simply clear the console. And case number 6 is Saturday. So how exactly it is working? Again, day number 6, it will be given to this particular key, and it will directly go, do you have any case which is equal to 6? Yes, we have that. So it will directly jump over here. It will not go and check each and every cases from the beginning. That's why the performance of the switch case statement is far better than the if else condition. And then directly come back here, and day is equal to Saturday will be printed on the console. That's why Saturday is coming. But now let's see if I'm passing some invalid day, which means, let's see if I'm passing 10, and we have only, okay, 10 is not eligible because we don't have any 10th day in the week. So in that case, what exactly it will work? How exactly it will work? Day will be given to this guy. It will be given to the switch key. It will check, do you have any case 10? No, we don't have that. Then it will go to the default case. it will print invalid day and break it also once again. So in that case, if you run it again, you see it says invalid day and printing what? Printing undefined over here like this. Okay. So that's why you're saying that, okay, yeah, invalid day is getting printed. But the day value could not be initialized because in the beginning we have not written anything. So what is the default value of day that we have already seen in the previous chapter? It will be undefined here. Okay. So this is the simple thing. So why are we writing a break? If we don't write, that is also fine because after default, we are not writing any cases here. But remember one thing, what if I'm removing the break from here? See, I'm removing all the breaks. Okay. See this carefully, what happens in that case. So for all the cases, I'm removing the breaks from here also, and let's see from the default case also, I'm removing it. Now I'll do one thing. Let me just comment it out these lines and I'm printing the function with passing 0. So 0 will be given to this day number and case 0 is equal to Sunday is satisfied because the immediately case is 0 and key says, do you have case 0? Yes, we have that. So it will go there. Then it will check, okay, day equal to Sunday. But we are not breaking the case. It will enter into the second case also, right? So it will go to day Monday, then again case 2, day equal to Tuesday and blah, blah, blah. And then finally case 6, that is day equal to Saturday. Again, we are not breaking it. Then it will go to the default case also where invalid day also it will print. So when you run this function, what will happen? See, I'm running it. And see, it says invalid day and the value of day is equal to Saturday, right? Although we are passing 0, for 0, it should give me it should give me Sunday. But we are not breaking it because that's a bug in the code now. If you are not breaking it any specific case, it will keep moving to the next case like that. But for example, let's say if I'm breaking the case here in case number 2, then where exactly the break will be applied? Again, I'm passing case week day equal to 0. 0 will be given to this guy. It will check, do you have the respective case? Yes, case 0 is available. Then day Sunday, don't break it. Case 1, day equal to Monday. Don't break it. Case number 2, day equal to Tuesday. Now you break it. So once you write break, then the switch case will break. And now the what is the final value of day? Day equal to Tuesday. See this. It says day equal to Tuesday, right? So it will break where exactly you have written the break. Remember this thing. So break is important here to write, right? Now, for example, if I'm passing, let's see, in the same example, if I'm passing 4 here, so how exactly it will work? Day number equal to 4. It will check, do you have case number 4? So it will directly jump to case number 4. But in case number 4, day equal to Thursday, we have not written any break. Break is commented. Then it will enter into case number 5, day equal to Friday. Case number 6, day equal to Saturday. Then in that case, day equal to Saturday, again, we are not breaking it. Then again, it will come inside the default case also. And it's printing console.log invalid day. Okay, so see this. It says invalid day, but day, the value of day is last value that got updated with Saturday also getting printed on the console. So that's why the break is important to write here. So that the moment the specific case is satisfied, immediately you break that particular case from there, right? Simple thing. Now, can we take this example? This one, cross-browser logic that we have written to launch the browser with the if-else condition. Now it will be very simple to write. See this. So again, I'm writing one a let variable and the browser which is equal to, let's see, browser equal to initially Chrome. Okay, or you can create a function also. And then here I'm writing one switch case statement I'm generating. Key is what? The key is the browser. And how many cases that we have to create? The case number 1 is what? See, the case number 1, I'm writing a Chrome here. If the case number Chrome is satisfied, then I'm writing simple that console.log. And then here I'm printing one message that launch Chrome here. And that's it. And then I'm breaking the case also. So likewise, I'm going to create n number of cases. Case number, not a single case is satisfied. Then I'm writing simple console.log and whatever that you're writing, unsupported browser, you can print it. Or you can just simple say that, okay, please pass the right browser. And whatever the browser that you are using, I'm printing with the console also. Okay, now I'm going to run it. So what will happen in that case? Browser equal to Chrome. Chrome will be given to this guy. And the first case, it will go and check, do you have any case which is equal to Chrome? Yes, I do have that. Okay, let's go inside this case, launch Chrome and immediately break. It means now the entire switch case will break. It will not go to other cases at all. So now you can see break I'm writing along with the switch cases, which is absolutely allowed here. Now let me just clear it. And if you run it, it says launch Chrome here. Perfect. Now if I'm passing the browser equal to Firefox, then again it will go browser equal to Firefox. Do you have any case with Firefox? So it will not go to case Chrome or case Edge. Directly it will go to case Firefox. And then again I'm checking. It says yes, launch Firefox here. If I'm passing some wrong browser, so let's see if I'm passing the browser name is Opera, then it will go and check switch case key is Opera. Do you have any case Opera? No, we don't have any case available with the Opera browser. Then it will go to the default case directly, and then it will print the respective message that, okay, yeah, please pass the right browser, Opera, right? Like this. So if you don't break, now let's see, I'm not breaking it, putting the comment here and then commenting out this break statement from everywhere. Let's see after default also, although for default break doesn't matter. Okay. And I'm running it again with browser equal to Chrome. Okay. Chrome here. Then in that case, what will happen? I'm running it again. So browser equal to Chrome, case Chrome. Yes, we have that launch Chrome, but we are not breaking it. It will enter into the next case also, case Firefox, launch Firefox. Again, not breaking it. It will enter into the next case, which is Edge browser, launch Edge. Again, not breaking it. It will enter into the default case also and will print, please pass the right browser. So let's see what exactly it is doing here. If I'm passing, I want to launch Chrome. With this logic, it says I'm launching Chrome, Firefox, Edge browser along with the message, please pass the right browser. So it's launching all the browsers. Along with that, it's giving me message also, please pass the right browser, which is a totally wrong logic here that we have implemented. So that's why the importance of break is very, very important here. Okay. So always use in these kind of things, always use the break. It will help you a lot to develop the logic, and then performance wise also much better than with the nested if condition or so many if else conditions here that we have here, right? Like this, or individual if conditions that you have written over there, right? So in switch case, whatever the key is available, it will go and check, do you have the respective case, and it will directly jump to that particular case there. Okay, so that's what the switch case is better example as compared to if else logic, right? So in which cases you can use it later on. Let's see, tomorrow in the framework, you are working on the multi-environment support. We have different environments. We have dev environment, QA environment, let's see, stage environment, UAT environment, or prod environment. So these are my cases. And on the basis of that, I can configure my different properties and everything. I can just launch the specific environment accordingly. So in that case, I can write the switch case statement like this. So multi-environment, multi-user. Let's see, in your application, you have different types of user. So one case is with the admin user. Another case, let's see, in your e-commerce application, you have customer user also. Simple other user is, let's see, you have some seller. Then you have one distributor also, distributor user. Then you have one category manager also. So likewise, I can create n number of users, and then I can, in the logic, I can call the respective login function. If the case is equal to, let's see, admin, then I can pass admin comma admin password. If the case is equal to normal user, then I can pass normal user comma the normal user password. I can pass it here like this. So in such cases, I can use switch cases statement, and it looks more readable also as compared to the conditional if else conditions or nested if else conditions. So I think that's all for today. That's all for this particular video. I hope it's clear. Please practice very simple if else logic and switch case logic, how exactly it works. In the next chapter, we will see different types of loops and everything, functions, arrays, those things we will see. And then we will start the proper playwright series and the playwright core features. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching Naveen Automation Labs.